How you doing? I'm Jeff with Jeff's Lawn Landscaping. So I get on here and talk just a little bit. It's been a pretty rough week this week, but I'll get through it. You know, it's funny how you get those days where 4 weeks where you feel like everything's going good, making money, and loving what you're doing, and then the next week seems like nothing can go right. Well, this was how this week was. But anyways, wanting to show you here the red truck there in the corner. I got out yesterday and something's wrong with it. It don't want to shift, you know, which a lot of people would say it's a transmission, which could be, but the transmission was replaced I think about 3 years ago. So like I said, it still could be that, I guess. I'm hoping not, but it's there's like a light that comes on. It's I think it's I don't know. It's got a car, and then it's got the squiggity lines behind it or whatever. It come on there, and I've noticed it before, but I've had some lights come on, and you know, but it seemed like it would do okay, so I'd keep going or whatever. I tried to get the one of the lights off once before it come off, and then it came back on again. But anyways, what got me really noticing it, I was pulling the trailer, it was going down through there, and it just seemed like it had hesitation, and you know, when you hit the gas, and then when you let off the gas, it just slow down quicker, and it just seemed like it wouldn't wanting to go into the next gear. But like I said, it could be the transmission. I'm thinking I still have a warranty on that, so if that's what it is, hopefully it'll be covered by that. But anyways, I was wanting to show you here too. I ended up coming back Saturday and getting the white truck. So it's kind of funny, when I bought this and the red truck was going good, I was thinking, man, maybe I shouldn't have bought it, because you know, the red truck's about paid for, and I could have just made it with that and not had this extra payment. But then when the red truck had problems and I could come home and get this truck to switch out, you know, that's when I get to think, well, I'm glad I bought the truck. So I guess it just depends on what you're going through. But the only problem with this was it's kind of hard to hold this and show things too, but I had this hitch on there, and you know, you see how it drops, and it made the, of course, this part drop down more, and then the back part would be popped up. Well, I've pulled it like that before with the walk behind, because it's, you know, of course, it's not as big of a deal. You can just kind of ride a wheelie up through there and it not get hung up. But I know if I have to pull this next week and I pull the rider, you know, I wanted that to be down, because I didn't want to be backing up there and it get the deck sometimes. Well, I haven't tried it on this, but I've known on other trailers that's like that, it would get hung up on there when you're backing up. I didn't want to deal with that. So anyways, I ended up, my dad and brother have a lawn business, and so I'm borrowing his, and this one here brings it up more, where it comes straight out, where the other one, like I said, it comes straight out and then drops. So I think this kind of evened it up a lot better. So other than that, this one pulls really good. Actually, this one may end up pulling better, because it's got a V8 where the other one's a V6. But all right, sorry, I had to pause it there for a minute. I hear talking to you, and I looked over. My neighbor was mowing the yard, and he was going into the ditch with his mower. Couldn't get it come out of there, so I had to pause it and run over there and help him. So I guess it was good timing that I was here. But anyways, I forget where I was at, but yeah, I think I was talking about the white truck. It ends up, it pulls pretty good, and the other one, the red one's a V6, where this is a V8. So like I said, it should pull it better, although I think V6, V8, I mean, you know, when you got a heavy load, I think, you know, the V8's got to help, but I can't tell too much difference, because I mean, my mowers, it's not like I'm pulling a big tractor or something like that where you really need a lot of power. But yeah, if I'm thinking this raising the trailer up helped it. Other than that, it don't bother me to pull either one of them. But hopefully the red one ended up not being that big of a deal. I need to do some other work on it too. The air conditioner don't work. I think the motor blew up, or not blew up, but locked up, or whatever you call it, on it. And I need to get it out there and fix it. I'm bad about putting things off. And that's the bad thing about it. I really like the truck. That's kind of my goal, is I like for both trucks to be running good and have two good trucks for a while. And then for what I gave for both of these, you know, I feel like if I can keep them running for a while, it's going to be pretty good. So I appreciate you watching this, and hopefully next week will be a little bit better. But you know, to be honest, like today, just it rained 2 days last week, so I started out really behind, having to work a lot of hours, get caught up by myself. Ended up getting it all done yesterday, but then had truck problems and had a few other problems, and today I was just about ready to say the heck with it and throw in the towel. But usually when I get that way, it's about 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, you know, nothing's going to be easy. You know, you can't get to where you want to go by quitting, and my thing is, if I got aggravated and quit and dropped all my customers, and then regretted it later and decided I want to come back out and start again, you're starting all over again. I mean, unless you can talk to your customers and get some of them back. But I'm thinking, you know, by quitting, it's not going to help you. You got to keep going, and I enjoy working for myself, so that's another plus. But I appreciate you watching this, and I appreciate if you check out some of my other videos. Thanks a lot.